All right, so it's a road trip kind of vlog. So I am road tripping. I am heading to North Carolina to visit my mom. I stopped at a rest stop. I've been driving for about an hour and a half. I'm like near St. Augustine now. So got my first stop down, had to take a pee break, and then it's like 9:19. I'm kind of hungry now, but I want to wait until like lunchtime because I'm really kind of craving McDonald's French fries. So I'll probably wait till around lunchtime and try to stop at a McDonald's so I can get some French fries. But I have about 6.5 hours left ahead of me, and I will have to stop and get gas. I've got a little over half a tank, so I'll have to stop and get gas probably, I don't know, in about 4 or 5 hours. So I'll probably stop and get gas and get lunch at the same time. But figured I'd take you guys with me on the road trip. I don't know how much I'll be able to film because, of course, like I said, I'm going to visit my mom, and I don't know exactly what all we have planned. I did bring my sewing machine with me because I want her to teach me some tricks on the sewing machine. And I'm hoping that I can take you guys to Southport, which is where we moved to Florida from, to kind of show you a little bit of that small little quaint coastal town. So I'm gonna get back on the road and we'll see where this vlog takes us for this week. All right, I got my McDonald's French fries and I got a spicy chicken sandwich. I'm somewhere in Georgia. I pulled into the gas station after I left McDonald's because I have to get gas too. You know you're in Georgia when every 5 minutes your GPS is saying speed check ahead. Speed check ahead. Speed check ahead. But these are what I'm here for. Delicious. That sweet tea tastes like syrup. McDonald's is definitely a treat. It is not something that I eat very often at all. Can't even tell you the last time I went to a McDonald's. GPS says I have another 4.5 hours to go, but I also wanted to show you this cool McDonald's bag. I don't know if you can see it. I think you can. It's like a comic book, anime style. I'll have to keep it so that I can read it. All right, back on the road we go. So I made it to North Carolina. Today is Tuesday. I got here Sunday afternoon around 5 o'clock. Just been spending time with my mom and stepfather. My mom and I went shopping yesterday. We went thrift store shopping, and I will probably do a haul when I get home, back home to Florida, because I'm sure we'll do some more shopping and I'm sure I'll get some more things, so I'll do a complete haul. But what I'm getting ready to do right now, I do need to run in and use the bathroom somewhere, so I'm at Lowe's Foods. I'll probably get like a coffee or something. This used to be my absolute favorite grocery store when we lived down here. I do really miss Lowe's Foods because we don't have those in Florida. They are such nice grocery stores. If you know, you know. So I'm going to run inside there really quick, and then I'm going to head towards Southport. I'm almost there. I just want to show you guys the housing development that we used to live in. It's called River Mist. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you the house that we used to live in, how close I used to live to my job, And I am also going to take you into downtown Southport and just kind of show you around. Okay, I left Lowe's food. I got me a Starbucks triple shot energy. Dave is going to fuss at me when he sees this on video because we don't normally drink these, but I felt bad going in the grocery store and not buying anything. So I bought this, and I bought some, if I can get them out of the bag, I bought some Ritz toasted chips, everything flavored. If you guys have not had these yet, they are thebomb.com. I am in River Mist now, and if I can figure out how to show you guys around without breaking any traffic laws, I will. I brought this, but it does not stick to the top of my console. Because it's like textured, I guess. It's like textured. So the little suction cups don't stick to it. It will stick to my windshield, but I can't get the camera angle right to be able to show you guys around. Maybe I can figure it out. If I can figure it out, I'll show you. I think you're crooked. So yeah, it's a no-go. I have tried maneuvering this thing all different types of ways on the windshield. It is not happening, but what I'll do is drive through the neighborhood. I'm going to show you the house that we used to live in. I'll come back up here and kind of show you around the clubhouse, because when we lived in this neighborhood, we had tennis courts, we had a clubhouse, there's a playground up here. There's a workout area. There's like an area that you could rent to have parties and stuff in. But, you know, we love where we live now. So, it's a trade-off, I guess. But I will tell you, I was not expecting this. It was very unexpected. But I got a little emotional when I was driving down here, when I was driving towards Southport. Because, you know, we lived in Southport for 4 years of our lives, and we moved to Southport, North Carolina from Wilmington, North Carolina, and we lived there for 9 years, 8 years. Anyway, let me show you where we used to live. And also, side note, this Starbucks Cafe Mocha triple shot energy is delicious. Hopefully I'm not bouncing off the walls later. All right, that gray house that is right ahead, it's the first house on the street. That is where we used to live. Yep, that house right there. That's where Dave and I moved from. We had that house built for us. We put that fence in. All right, it's kind of windy today, so hopefully the audio is not all wind noise. We've got some tennis courts here, although Dave and I never once came up here and played tennis. We're not tennis type of people. Not that that's a bad thing. Tennis is great. We're just not tennis people. And they have a little playground area up here. I did bring my grandson up here one time and let him play up there. And then I'll show you the pool area. Let me go this way. And the clubhouse area. Of course I can't go in because I don't live here anymore, but it is really nice. So this is the pool area and the clubhouse. Now when we lived here, we only came up to this pool I think twice. And we never used the gym, and we never really used the clubhouse. We only used the clubhouse one time, and that was to come up here and get ice for our cooler when we were taking a trip to Florida. And that is where I used to work, Wilmington I. So just for some reference, that's the office that I used to work at. And that's the neighborhood that I used to live in. So I could walk to work, which is crazy. And if anybody that I used to work with is watching this, I'm sorry I didn't walk into the office and talk to you. I am on a time crunch, My mom and my stepdad are getting their taxes done right now, which is why I'm doing this, because I didn't want to take up time spent with them to record this vlog. So I have 2 hours to record this vlog. Then I have to go back and meet my mom and my stepdad. Alright, so this is downtown Southport. It is right on the Intercoastal Waterway. I'll try to pull up a map on the screen and kind of show you where Southport is. See that little tip there that's circled, that little tippy top point that juts out? That's Southport. Because whenever I tell somebody that we used to live in Southport, North Carolina, nobody's ever heard of it before. It is a very small, quaint little coastal town, and it's one of those places where if your family is vacationing at Ocean Isle, Sunset Beach, Oak Island, Wrightsville Beach, Carolina Beach, any of those areas, they usually take day trips down to Southport because there is lots of cute little quaint shops, mom and pop type family owned restaurants, those types of things. So it's kind of like a touristy area, especially in the summertime. Right now it's the winter time, so it's pretty chilly, but it is beautiful here. Now there's also lots of really historic places here in Southport. I will say that when Dave and I lived here, we really didn't appreciate the area that we lived around. I mean, we just went to work every day, came home, things like that, but yeah, it is really cool to actually look at some of these things and try to appreciate the history of it. Now Southport does have a city pier. I'm not going to walk out on the pier because there's people down there fishing and I don't want to disturb them trying to catch their fish. But another really cool thing that I like about Southport is they have a lot of these benches and swings that you can sit at, look at the water, just relax. Now, like I mentioned, it is wintertime here, and in the summertime, all these seats are taken. There are no available seats, but right now, there's lots of seats available. Used to be a place that Dave and I used to love to come down here and eat, especially for brunch on Sundays. They have a really good brunch. And I'm going to walk a little further down here and show you guys some other really popular restaurants here in Southport. In Southport, you're not going to find a lot of commercial restaurants. Like there's a lot of fast food restaurants, but not really like sit down. Like you're not going to find an Outback, you're not going to find like a Longhorn, you're not going to find that kind of stuff. They have a lot of really nice seafood restaurants if you like seafood. Southport is a very cute little town. We really did love it when we lived here, but it's not for everybody. A lot of the businesses close at 8 o'clock, and a lot of them close for the winter time. This is the winter time for this area, so a lot of the restaurants will close for the winter. Some of the shops will close for the winter, but most of the shops stay open, but lots of the restaurants do close. I'm going to walk down to the restaurant area. If you want to look it up, there's lots of really cute Airbnbs that are down here, because like I said, this is a very touristy area in the summertime, because you know, a lot of people that live in North Carolina will vacation at the beach, and there are lots of beaches that are close to this area. Alright, so this street is called the Yacht Basin, and a lot of the restaurants that people like to come to are located down here. This is the Frying Pan. That's pretty popular. Dave and I ate there a few times. Now Provision Company is very popular in the summertime. They're closed right now. I don't think they open until March, where you're going to get fresh seafood. It's very informal, but it's a very good place. And this is called Edgewater. It looks like they're open, and I'll walk a little further down because there's some more that I want to show you that way. Now this is called Flava's Ice Cream. They have the best ice cream that you're ever going to have in your life. They are closed for the winter, but they will be open. I'm not sure if they open the same time Provision does, but this place is popping in the summertime, as you can imagine. This blue restaurant, like down here, that is called Fishy Fishy Cafe. We used to eat there a lot too. And this little area right here, you can book water tours there. And it looks like you can also get beer, wine, and spirits there as well. Probably not before you get on a boat though. And this is the Fishy Fishy Cafe. Over there where all those boats are, that is the marina. And it's just really pretty down here. If you've ever seen the movie Safe Haven, that is the house that the character that Josh Duhamel played lived in. There has been a lot of movies filmed here in Southport. I don't know them all. There's lots, so I will try to put on the screen here what all movies were filmed here. It is pretty cool. You can take tours too to show you movie locations. That is the Southport Christmas house. My mom and I go there just about every single time we're in Southport. They have a lot of really pretty decorations for your house, and they do have Christmas stuff all the time, but if you can see their porch, they have lots of Easter stuff there as well. So they sell all different types of decorations, and it's really cute. It is a frequent stop for tourists too. Now this is something that you see a lot in the South. You don't see this much in Florida. Emma, do you guys have this where you live in the UK? I bet you would love it. Very cute. Now here's a look at just how cute and quaint Southport is. Just a 2-lane little street with shops and restaurants on either side. One of the big things that Southport is known for is their 4th of July festival, and they do have a lot of booths and things in this square. It's called Franklin Square. And what they'll do is they shut down all of these roads, and they have vendors all up and down the roads, all the way down there. Right now they have it closed off. I don't know if they're doing construction back there, or if they're, I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. We have enjoyed many a 4th of July at this area. Alright guys, so that is my day in Southport. Hope you guys liked coming along and seeing just a little bit of where Dave and I lived. I just showed you a tiny bit. There's a lot more to see in Southport if you ever want to visit here. Like I said earlier in the video, there's lots of beaches close by. You probably don't want to come now because it is pretty chilly here. As far as chilly goes, it's like in the 60s. But I really enjoyed looking around, seeing what all has changed. This area has grown a lot. There are a lot of new businesses and things like that. But as far as the downtown area, it's still the same. It's kind of nostalgic for me, because we spent 4 years of our life here, and it was really nice to come and just hang out for a few hours in Southport. But all those YouTube-y things, like, comment, subscribe, click that bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.